Well, it's just a quick video I'm going to show. I want to change this. See this on this Gaiter for the gear knob, gear stick. It's absolutely, look, it's filthy. It's all the leather things peeled off. I just want to change it to a new one that I got off eBay. You can buy them in a little set. We get the Handbrake one, which is here, which I do as well. This is all added, and the gear stick one. This is the gear stick one. Comes with a little tag. You get these off eBay, little set like this for about a tenner, but no instructions. But this is what you got to do. You need to take the gear knob off, which if you look on the forums and stuff, they're quite tricky to get off. All I did, I didn't use no tools. I twisted it a bit, twisted it back and forth. If you put a bit of strength behind it, you will get it to twist just a little bit, just to loosen it up. And then literally what I did was yank it. Just literally pull it as hard as you can. I think I used 2 hands when I actually got this one off. Just literally yank it up. Careful you don't go through the windscreen, because when it come up, I literally flew out I literally made a sunroof in the car. But yeah, pull that up. But when it comes up, I have had this one off. Comes off like that. So I want to keep this one. I don't want to waste money buying a new one of these. There's nothing wrong with it. Just watch that. There will be a little spring in there, because that's for your reverse. Don't lose that, because then you'll have to work out what size that is and try to get a new one of them. Then the outside of it, this just kind of is clipped in, and it just kind of clips up. Let's put it over there. This comes off. Just be careful on this bit. You don't want to damage any of these, because you'll never get it back in reverse again. This is fine, this coming off, because that just slots down like that. But you don't want to ruin anything. You're going to end up messing something up. Right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this off. I'm going to cut this one off here. So it's only like a bag type thing. Cut that off, put the other one on. I'll come back to that in a second. Well, so inside, what you got to do, you've got your thing, you've got your new one. What you do, flip it inside out, or just pull this down. This is your cable tie. You just need, this is the old one, so you just need to cut this off. Watch your fingers on this. There it goes. So that's come off. Now that'll just slip out. On the plastic mount, this plastic mount bit, it looks like it's just pushed in. The material's just pushed around here. It might be a bit of glue. You just get that out. Yeah, it looks like there is maybe a bit of glue. Don't snap this bit. If you snap this bit, you've got to buy a new one. There's some bits, there's like little clips in there. Some bits are attached to. That's off. See the old one? So now you've got them 2 bits. What you literally got to do is attach them together. You can see where this had where the holes were. That's where the little clips are on the other side. So literally, I won't basically get this over here like so. So get that over there when you're happy it's lined up. Mine ain't. When you're happy it's lined up, flip it over and just get like a little thing and just, when it's all lined up, and just push it under, go all the way around. I'll come back when that's done. So there's that all tucked in. And now all I literally did was got like a screwdriver, was pulling it tight with a pair of pliers. You want it to be really tight, you don't want it to keep coming off. And you're just going around here with a screwdriver. Some bits I was pushing quite firm just to get them in. So there's little clips that they get onto. And it's nice and snug. Right, this bit, it's a lot easier. You're going to push that in there. It comes out the other end. And then on the ledge, that's where you want to tie your bag tie, your cable tie thing. That's going to go there. And that's around there. You should just tie these, pull it tight. You can even tuck it in if you want. So it's all tucked in. I'll do that and then come back. Well, this is the way I chose to put this on. I literally pull it through inside out and then pulled this as tight as possible. It's just so you don't see this bit on the outside. You don't have to do it this way. You just push it back through. I'm going to cut the tag, but then you get a nice look seamed finish, and that would be it done. It'll stand up like that in the car, won't it? Yeah, just pull that through, just pull it inside out and tighten that up. Now I'm going to cut that and put it in the car. Just a quick tip, when you cut your bag tie, like I've cut it there, and obviously after years of driving, that's quite sharp, that it could wear through the side and you might get another hole. So either round this bit off or cut it as low as you can. You can round it off so it's not sharp. Just a little tip. Right, back in the car, fold it a bit inside out again, because this is the important bit. When you put your on cars that have got lift up for the reverse, just you want to make sure this should only slot down one way, but some cars they might slot down a different way, but it slots down that way. This literally how this works. There's no wires. When you lift it up to reverse, it goes over, it goes on that little runner, just so you can get into reverse. If you don't lift it up, it's just going to go over and go into first. But say you did have that the wrong way, you'll either never get reverse again and go to the mechanic thinking something's wrong, or I don't know. But yeah, just make sure you've got that on the right way. That's all that reverse thing is. It's a little bit of plastic that makes it go on the runner if you lift it up. If you don't lift it up. So anyway, yeah, you put that back on. Pull that down. Make sure your bits in the right order. Clip all this back in, which will literally that's just going to clip back in. I'll take a bit of jingling about and all sorts, but that'll clip back in. And then when you put your gear knob back on, remember your spring. Put your gear knob back on. What you want to do is push it down as far as you can with your hand and put a cloth on it. You don't want to crack it, and then just use something to just tap it down. You want it to be as tight as it can be. It should just come up a couple of millimeters over this plastic bit, just a little bit over it, about there. Say you don't want that bit showing. If any of that's showing, you've not tapped it down further enough. When it's like that, you're good to go. You don't want it upside down either, because that's going to be annoying. I'll come back when it's on anyway. And that's that done. That's that tap down to where you want it to go. Reverse works, goes into reverse lovely. And it's not about styling. It's literally about just replacing something that was worn. The other one I put a before and after picture on, but the other one you can see was all the leather had fallen to bits just of years of use. Now it just looks a bit cleaner, doesn't it? Every gear works, lovely in reverse. That's that. I might just add on at the end of the video just this, but this is literally simple. Just literally change it on here and do the cable tie up, and you're done. Might slip it on the end of the video if I get time. Laters. Right, just to anyone who was going to do the handbrake gaiter as well. Literally the other one, it'll just pull off, and it'll bring this bit of plastic with it, like the plastic here. The new one will just fit over it. You can stick this down. The other one was in, which was the original one from Vauxhall, was in with little staples. You can either get them, you can staple it down yourself, you can stick it with a bit of glue maybe. It's quite tight, so I doubt it'll come out if you don't stick it, but to put it back on, just pull it over. Get you down to the little ledge is there. Get that just in the ledge. This bit will clip in there. That'll just clip in there like that. Like I say, if you stuck these down, they'll all be in, but you tuck them all in when you're doing it properly. He will just pop in. Then bits you will also tuck them in. Let's just see. Yeah, that'll pop in. You pop it all in. Get this on the ledge. Tighten your ties up real tight, and it'll pull that right in to that ledge. Cut that off, and you're done. That's done, and this is done. This is a new one of these, all in solid. The only tools that I used were them and this. I was using this really as a screwdriver. It's got a little screwdriver end, and that was about it. Didn't take long. I just tidied it up. Yeah, so if anyone was stuck on that and that's helped them, nice one. Laters.